How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of Gumball Gold. And this video may be a little boring, but hang in there if you can. And the only reason I'm doing it is because some subscribers and fellow Gumballers in the Facebook groups asked for more information about the Chinese Gumball because I mentioned it before in one of my videos. I forget which one it was, but what started my journey with Chinese Gumballs, if you watch that one video, my free rhino heads, I forget when, it was months back, I got 2 free rhino classics. And, well, here's a picture of one of the locations, and here's the owner. And these machines have been performing for me. I called the machines free in that video because they came filled with these gumballs plus this case. And for me, in a single head, you need to offer something like this because you don't have, more selections. But back in May, I was refurbishing a free Northwestern machine. I repainted it and had it nice and shiny. And I went to gumballstuff.com to order the decals for it. I upgraded the mechs to 50 cents. From a member in a Facebook group sold me some 50-cent mechs for him. And I forget his name, but I really appreciate him. Great price. But I needed the machine, to look Northwestern. They got that unique kind of yellow-orange, 50-cent decal. Gumball Stuff has all that. Anything you need for a Northwest machine, I believe. But out of curiosity, I clicked on the gum and candy page. Just shopping around, see if they had better prices than other distributors, and I was intrigued. They had gumballs that looked exactly like this with the same flavors for only $31. And shipping nowadays, that's $1 a pound, so these cases weigh around 20 or less pounds, so I knew it'd be about $20. And I'm thinking, well, when my free rhinos run out, I'll just make more profit with these gumballs. And I noticed there wasn't a brand name or anything. They're called the AKA 1080, also known as. But I don't know. The company's located in Indiana. Maybe they're locally made. I didn't give it much thought. Well, my gumballs and my decals came in this brown box up here, and pulled out the placard, and I'd seen this before on A&A Global's website when I was shopping there. And again, I wouldn't be saving money because the shipping costs, they're really far away, even though they have different, warehouses around the country. And it says plain, made in China, ZED candy. I'm like, wow, I got me some Chinese gumballs. No, I don't want nobody complaining to YouTube and saying I'm prejudiced or anything. I love the Chinese people. I've had personal relationship. My first relation was, God, when I was 14 and 15, I was a dishwasher in a Chinese restaurant. Minimum wage back then, about $2.78 an hour. And these families really cared for me. They picked me up for work, and they dropped me off. One of them would even share a Chinese brand beer with me while they were closing. I mean, they were great people. I served with them in the military. Tony Wong, if you're watching, he's a Chinese friend of mine in Mauritius. So don't complain to YouTube. And we all know the Chinese. They re-engineer consumer products. We call them bootleg and yada yada. And that may be what ZED is doing because at A&A Global, their website, the very popular cotton candy that I preach about and sell here in Oxford, they sell the ZED version, and the placard looks almost identical to Double Bubbles. So who knows what's going on there. Now then, the quality. The quality... It's kind of hard to describe. Let me chew one real quick. They're hollow, as these are solid. So maybe that's why they're cheaper, less product. The flavor is very good. But I'm getting that same sensation that it breaks up into, it's granular. It doesn't stay solid like the double bubble version. So you have to be careful not to swallow the gum particles as you chew on it and get it into one ball in your mouth. The quality is good. There's a little bit less of it. And before I tried blowing bubbles with this, and it takes about 2 of these gumballs for me to blow the same size bubble as what we're used to. In a previous video, I went to Tupelo, Mississippi, and did a collection with Joe at Tupelo. Hey, Joe. And before we headed out, he let me try a Dippin' Dot. And said they were good sellers there in Tupelo, because I've been considering that too. But Joe, I didn't say anything at the time. And I don't see any difference between this gumball and the Dippin' Dot. And as we just saw, they're hollow. And the Dippin' Dot's supposed to have Dippin' Dot particles inside, whatever. Or maybe for me, that just mixed up with the candy coating and the granular part of this gum, and I missed it. So the next time I come visit you, I'm going to bring some of these and let you try side by side Dippin' Dot to the AKA. But it is a good gumball as far as quality, but like I said, it breaks up into very small pieces and you got to keep it pushed together. So you know where I ordered it from, but lately, candymachines.com, who I usually buy all my Rhino parts and Rhino machines from, they are selling ZED candy. And they don't give you 1,080 gumballs. They only give you 900. And the price is $54. Plus shipping, you'd say that's going to be another $20 on top of that if you just order one case. $54 compared to gumballstuff.com. It's a no-brainer. I've also noticed candymachine.com is also offering the icy, slushy flavored gumballs by ZED. Same price and count. And candymachines.com first started offering Dippin' Dots because that was the chatter in the Facebook groups and what me and Joe had. That's why Joe gave me one as soon as I walked into his house. But it says here on the label, A&A Global Industries are the sole distributors. So is candymachines.com, is that the source of their ZED products, or are they getting them straight out of China? Basically, I don't care. It's their business. But candymachines.com, if you're watching this video, you're busted. You're going to have to come down on price, or my subscribers are going to not buy ZED candy from you. They're in the know. But I don't know what else to tell you about this review of the Chinese gumballs. The decision's yours. Now, I can understand if you have those American morals that you rather support an American company. I fully agree with that. And I think that's part of the reason I won't be ordering these anymore. Not unless the client or the customer or the location, you know, they ask for them again. But it is a good gumball. But the decision is yours. Higher profits if you're still selling gumballs at 25 cents a turn. And if you'll notice in my past videos, I'm selling mine at 50 cents a turn. Not all of my locations, but I'm just gradually getting there over time. And I wanted to end this video with me blowing a bubble, but come to find out I need 2 of these gumballs to have enough gum to blow a decent bubble compared to the Double Bubble brand. All right, thanks for watching. Comment down below if you have any other questions or, content for future videos. We back out reading the mail. Bye-bye.